Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, enjoying the sunshine. How families in the region spent their day, from fishing to fencing. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. The Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge swore in some furry friends as ambassadors today. Today was the beginning of the Bark Ranger program. Bark stands for Bag Your Pet Waste, Always Leash Your Pet, Respect Wildlife, and Know Where to Go. Dogs were sworn in with a paw print today in Bryce Prairie. They got their very own bandana and a certificate.
One of the biggest things is that, of course, a wildlife refuge we're here to protect the wildlife, but also for the public. So this is a public resource. We invite everyone to enjoy it, but we also have to remember that it is for the wildlife.
This program is part of the Healthy People, Healthy Parks initiative, and its purpose is to teach people how to enjoy national parks with your pet. If you missed today's event, don't worry, your dog can be a Bark Ranger too. You can get sworn in any day at the La Crosse District Visitor Center. Well, kids got the chance to fish for free in Wisconsin this weekend, and it was an extra special day for some at Chad Erickson Memorial Park. This afternoon, it was the 11th annual Take Kids Fishing Day. That event is hosted by the Western Wisconsin AFL-CIO and the Union Sportsmen's Alliance Boots on the Ground Conservation Program. They provided attendees with fishing poles, bait, and lunch. The AFL-CIO treasurer says this event means a lot for area families.
There's some people that want to try fishing but can't even afford any investment, so the free rod and reel gives them an opportunity to fish more.
Brock Miller says the event also helps get those families outdoors. And up in Alma, a celebration of all things medieval. Castle Rock Museum invited the community in for its annual Fire in the Shire event today. Visitors got the chance to watch a fire-breathing and sword-swallowing performance, and there were also fighting demonstrations in front of the museum. Director Bill Walcott says performers here study fencing manuals from the Middle Ages, and they bring that fighting knowledge to today.
It's just a thrill to have events like this where we have hundreds of people from all over the area coming and having a fun time at the museum and learning a little about history in the process.
There was also dancing, music, and even a hunt for the Holy Grail. This is Castle Rock Museum's biggest event of the year, so if you missed out and would like to learn more about ancient history, the museum is open on weekend afternoons all summer long. Well, to national news, President Biden has signed the debt ceiling deal, averting a default that could have been catastrophic for the economy. It comes as the presidential race is heating up. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides reports.
That's why I'm speaking tonight, to report on the crisis averted.
After speaking to the nation Friday, on Saturday, President Biden signed the bipartisan deal brokered with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to raise the nation's debt ceiling and avoid default, releasing these images on Twitter. The deal averts what economists say would have surely been an economic collapse just 2 days before that June 5th deadline.
No one got everything they wanted, but the American people got what they needed.
The deal, harshly criticized by some in both the right and left, has been a hot topic for GOP hopefuls out on the campaign trail, like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
The nation was careening towards bankruptcy prior to that debt deal, and the nation is still careening towards bankruptcy after that debt deal.
On Saturday, former Vice President Mike Pence rode alongside 250 motorcyclists in Des Moines as part of Iowa's annual Roast and Ride event, hosted by GOP Senator Joni Ernst. Pence is expected to launch his presidential bid next week.
And I'm here in Iowa today, and I'll be back a little bit later next week.
Nearly the entire field of GOP contenders was at the Iowa event, including DeSantis. Former President Trump made stops in Iowa on Thursday. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
While that debt ceiling deal may have averted a crisis, some analysts say our economy remains overheated. A new jobs report shows the U.S. added some 339,000 jobs last month, nearly double of what was expected. Well, over in Rochester, Minnesota, people who live in the Rochester Towers condominium were not able to sleep there Friday night. The building was evacuated of all residents and pets at 7:30 last night, and those who called a 15-story building home learned they needed to evacuate after the city said a routine inspection showed flaws and that columns in the building were not structurally sound. Engineers were set to shore up that building in the next 24 to 48 hours, and an area church was set up as a temporary shelter on Friday.
This is absolutely our mission. We're here to help people during times of crisis. And a disaster is normally what triggers our activity. In this case, it's a preemptive safety measure, which is, we're happy to be involved because we're preventing the loss of life.
Southeastern Minnesota's Red Cross director says this is the biggest disaster Red Cross is assisting on so far this year. The American Red Cross brought a trailer full of cots, blankets, and food with about a dozen volunteers.
Good evening, I'm meteorologist Gary Canulty. It was a pretty nice day across southern Wisconsin. Lots of sunshine and warm temperatures. The time lapse from the Queen Bee Radio Skycam in Platteville showed clear skies through the morning hours, and then the cumulus clouds popped up, and you can see how those have already started to dissipate as we head into the early evening hours. And as we take a look at Doppler radar, the last of the showers and thunderstorms are fizzling out up in northern Wisconsin and out to the west over parts of Minnesota and Iowa. Future track radar over the next 6 hours shows that we'll probably stay dry for the rest of the night and not see anything across our viewing area. High temperatures today well into the 90s. 93 La Crosse, 92 in Eau Claire, 90 in the Twin Cities. Most of the major reporting stations hit the 90-degree mark through our part of the Midwest, and right now temperatures are still well into the 80s and upper 70s. A little cooler closer to Lake Michigan with a breeze off of the lake, but for the most part it's going to be a pretty warm night. In fact, I'm looking for a low of about 62 in La Crosse. Tomorrow we'll see partly to mostly sunny skies, high temperatures around 87, just an outside chance of a shower or thunderstorm popping up. Later on, I'll take a look at when we might see some relief from the heat.
Well, today is a day of mourning in India after its worst train disaster in decades. A passenger train derailed Friday, crashing into two other trains and killing more than 288 people. Nearly 1,000 are injured. CBS's Rami Inconsencio is monitoring it all, and we want to warn you some of these images may be disturbing.
A sheet thrown to cover a face, a last dignity for a life lost. One of an astonishing hundreds in India's worst train tragedy since at least 1999. This drone view from above makes clear the degree of devastation. An express passenger train derailed. Several of its carriages buckled. Those then collided with another passenger train, then a parked freight train. In the moments after the accident Friday evening, lucky survivors climbed out. The less fortunate were pulled out, while the dead were laid out next to the tracks. This woman said her train tilted. She lost her balance, then grabbed something to hold on to. Then people started falling all over each other. This surge of dazed and bleeding victims, overwhelming small local hospitals not used to a quick influx of high trauma patients. As dawn broke, search and rescue teams ramped up their efforts with sniffer dogs and cutting equipment to find and free the living and the dead still trapped in the mangled wreckage. May the dead rest in peace, said India's railway minister, who vowed to find the root of the cause. This disaster is only the latest in a string of Indian train tragedies in which more than 1,100 people have died in the past 2 decades, usually blamed on human error or broken signaling equipment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the crash site, pledging all possible assistance for the victims, and will likely face fresh criticism of decades of government neglect of India's 40,000-mile train network and the tragic losses that too often follow. Rami Innocencio, CBS News, London.
Coming up on News 8, Apple's set to unveil its newest product next week, and it's a new chance to step into virtual reality. A look at Apple's own mixed reality headset coming up later. But first, it's Pride Month. It's a celebration of LGBTQ life. But Pride events this year are in the spotlight as social media-fueled backlash grows. That's coming up after the break.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The 10th annual celebration of Aspire takes place June 10th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. in downtown La Crosse. Live music and performances, fine art fair and sale, interactive arts, food trucks, and beer garden. Leo and Leona's will be hosting a fundraiser for the Great River Folk Festival Sunday, June 11th, featuring live music, raffles, and a silent auction.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Come hang. You are going to hear the biggest stars in country music.
I admit it, I was starstruck.
I'm training.
You train like you're a professional athlete.
You never know when I'm going to get the call into the big leagues.
Yeah, but how old are you?
And they stay there! The biggest stars, the best music, and the most fun. Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
Corporate travel can come with surprises, and it's about time your hotel works for you. What's that? You forgot your toiletries? Holiday Inn has you covered. From the delicious breakfast served hot and ready to helping you relax. Need a good workout? Let our staff do the heavy lifting. Our state-of-the-art workout facility will get you in and out before your next meeting. Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska, taking customer service to a whole new level.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
June is Pride Month. It's a celebration of LGBTQ life. But after years of hard-won civil rights gains, there's a backlash that includes violence and tests of corporate commitments. CBS's Elise Preston is at a Pride festival in West Hollywood with more.
As pride flags rise across the country, so does the heated debate around LGBTQ+ initiatives. Pride events at a Los Angeles elementary school Friday sparked tense protests.
We want our kids to just be innocent and come to school and not have to deal with sexuality.
They did not have the right to make people afraid to be a child in this district because you're gay.
Social media-fueled backlash is putting many companies in the culture war's crossfire. Target pulled some of its Pride merchandise last week, including items by designer Eric Carnell, citing security concerns.
The second it gets hard, if you're going to jump ship, that's a very dangerous thing to tell people.
A boycott of Bud Light has cost the beer giant about $27 billion in lost sales since April 1st, when it teamed up with transgender social media star Dylan Mulvaney.
Love ya!
In Florida, Disney halted plans to invest about $1 billion into the state following Republican Governor Ron DeSantis' Don't Say Gay legislation.
Disney's posturing has alienated a lot of people now.
But the controversy isn't stopping celebrations, as thousands flock to Orlando this weekend for the annual Gay Days event.
West Hollywood is spending about $7 million to make sure everyone feels welcome this weekend. Elise Preston, CBS News, West Hollywood, California.
Coming up on News 8, meteorologist Gary Canalti will have your forecast, plus a Florida student group built its own plane from a kit. Now they're going to take it to Oshkosh. A look at the teen-built airplane coming up.
It's Home's Memorial Day sale with a large selection of in-stock furniture on sale up to 30% off. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, and free shipping. The Memorial Day sale ends Monday at Home Furniture.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly, or getting them back on track. When they're not, we've got you. Always. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Start every day right in your bright new bathroom. Convert the tub into a walk-in shower or a new soaker tub if that's your thing. Easy care walls with a look of Subway or marble, or everything new: vanity, sink, mirror, lights, toilet, and flooring. The Board Store has it all. All the products you need, designers to plan, and our team of carpenters, electricians, and plumbers to make it happen. Call or visit our showroom for your free estimate. Higher quality at lower prices. The Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
During the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a free $300 home shopping card with free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. The Tempur-Pedic Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Spring is a great time to plan your next home improvement project. Call now for a free estimate on windows, doors, siding, sunrooms, decks, baths, kitchens, or flooring. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Apple may unveil its most ambitious new hardware product in years next week, but it's in a product category that is anything but a proven winner. Apple is expected to introduce a mixed reality headset at its annual developer event on Monday. So that's expected to offer both virtual reality and augmented reality. That's a technology that overlays virtual images over live video of the real world. So this could signal a new era for Apple, with the potential to revolutionize how millions interact with computers and the world around them. That new product is expected, though, to cost you $3,000. Well, if you build it, they will fly. That is the case for one group of students in Florida. The Naples Youth Aviation Project built an experimental aircraft from a kit from South Africa. As Michelle Alvarez shows us, one of these students is now a pilot and got to take it into the air.
11 kids, all of them from the Naples area, made this. Yup, they built a plane. Not a jet you and I might fly in, but this is an experimental two-seater known as a Sling 2.
It feels amazing, and it's extremely satisfying feeling to know what you built is right in front of you, to see your work paid off.
I got really happy because it's something I really think I wanted to do for a long time, but I never really know how to get into the field of aviation.
The Naples Youth Aviation Project is a good place to start. The organization devised the plane to build this. Devin Wilson is another one of the lucky 11 and told me planes are in his blood. His dad's a pilot.
Yeah, I think that'll be my final goal, is to be able to fly with him in the same cockpit. So that'd be really great.
Garrett Sutton told me it took 3 years to build the plane, and because he's already got his pilot's license, he got to take her up in the air Friday afternoon. And in July, he plans to fly it to Oshkosh for a global fly-in convention.
It's like you look at it and you're like, I did this, I did this, I did this. You know, it's you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it, and now you get to actually fly it. So that's a definitely unique opportunity I've been given.
So that global flying convention will be July 24th through 30th in Oshkosh, and they expect to host more than 650,000 people from 90 countries.
Hi, meteorologist Gary Canelti. Over the last few days, rainfall has been very spotty across our part of the Midwest. Some areas have picked up 1 to maybe 2 inches of rain, even a little bit more than that in other spots. And you can see there are many areas over southwestern Wisconsin, especially northeastern Iowa, where there has been little or no rainfall. And we'll widen out the view, and you can see just the same pattern that we've had over the last couple of days. Showers and thunderstorms that pop up in the heat of the afternoon just kind of die down as we get past sunset. The atmosphere starts to cool off a little bit, and that pretty much puts the kibosh on precipitation. 6-hour future track radar shows dry conditions, so we're not looking for any more chances for rain tonight. Just an outside chance for tomorrow, maybe a little better chance Monday afternoon, Monday night, but you add up all the rainfall expected over the next 10 days, and we're probably still looking at only about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain over much of our viewing area. Farther out to the west, that's where the better chances for showers or thunderstorms will be, but we should be looking at about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain this time of year. The bottom line, look for warm weather again for tomorrow and Monday. That also will continue to evaporate evaporate moisture out of the atmosphere, so just continuing the dry spell. And again, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon and evening, a little better chance Monday afternoon, Monday night as a cold front moves southward. And then we'll see dry weather for most of next week behind the front. Temperatures will cool off a little bit and then warm back up toward the end of the week. High temperatures today into the 90s through much of the Midwest, away from Lake Michigan, and even there temperatures were in the upper 80s to around 90. Just a little cooler, obviously, up near Lake Superior with an easterly breeze. But across most of the Midwest, you can see the heat was centered pretty much from Wisconsin into Illinois and eastern Iowa. Farther out to the west, temperatures were cooler because of cloud cover and precipitation, which is good news for them. They could use it. This area is under an extreme drought, but you can see showers, thunderstorms over parts of Kansas and Nebraska, but they're moving away from us. They're moving back toward the west. And really, there's not much around here that will give us any worthwhile widespread precipitation. In fact, as we zoom in, you can see temperatures right now are still into the 80s and upper 70s. They'll be slow to cool for tonight, but they'll cool off a little more rapidly later on tonight. Dew point temperatures are at least into the mid-50s to around 60 degrees, so we're getting a little bit more moisture in the air, but it's still not translating into rain. Future track shows the best chances for showers and thunderstorms staying away from us tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, there might be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, but the better chances will be out to the west. Notice for tomorrow night, pretty quiet. And then by Monday afternoon, Monday evening, there might be a little better chance for some showers or thunderstorms to drop southward with a cold front. Temperatures will probably top out in the middle 80s. Behind the front, we'll probably see upper 70s as we head toward Wednesday. Farther out into the future, near normal temperatures expected in the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, which takes us through the middle of June, and precipitation expected to be below normal. So unfortunately, the dry weather should continue. The 7 to 10-day forecast, again, a chance for a shower or thunderstorm Monday afternoon, Monday night, and then dry weather for the middle of next week. The next chance for thunderstorms Friday night into Saturday, and then some more dry weather after that. Pretty much comfortable temperatures, not seeing any heat over the next week and a half.
Thanks, Gary. Coming up in sports, it's Championship Saturday at the WIAA State Track and Field Meet, and some area athletes have plenty to celebrate. Rob is in next with sports.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or specialty care, Mayo Clinic Health System offers the best options for care where and when you and your family needs it.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Ever think how easy your life could be with a lift chair from King Furniture? We have a great selection of quality lift chairs to choose from. A lift chair will easily lift you into a standing position. A lift chair gives you the independence you want and the comfort you need. And King Furniture has lift chairs starting at just $7.99 in all kinds of fabrics and leathers. Go from standing to sitting to reclining all in one easy motion with an easy-to-use hand control. Improve your life. Improve the life of someone you love with a lift chair from King Furniture.
Nicolay, baby. I'll testify my commitment to the truth. Companies tremble while I'm spitting in the booth. I'm a lawyer rapper, keep the fit. Reppin' Nicolay law, cause we're the...
Daddy, what are you doing?
I'm making a rap video.
Good job, good job. All right.
Boom!
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
We've made it to state finals Saturday. The best track and field athletes from around the state have prepared all year for this moment, and it's finally here. Win today, and you're a state champion forever. Roger Herring Stadium jam-packed for the second straight day. Could we see some state champs crowned? Didn't take too long to find out. Westby's Erin Gluck saving her best for last. The sophomore going for 5'8", and she gets it done. Her family and friends loving it. Gluck sets a personal record when it matters most, and it results in a state championship.
I've made 5.5 before this season, so when I made 5.5, I was like, okay. But then 5.6, 5.7, and 8, I was just like, I don't even know where, like, I don't know, it just happened.
Gluck at a loss for words, understandably so. A personal record on the biggest stage. A big congratulations goes out to Westby's Aaron Gluck. Staying on the field side, Bangor's Sam Crenshaw aiming for a state title, and the junior is going to make it happen. Crenshaw pole vaulting his way to a state championship. He clears 15 feet. Impressive stuff right there, and that's more than enough to wear the crown. Crenshaw takes first place overall in the D3 boys pole vault. Now the Cardinals standout gets to bring a state title back to Bangor.
Felt pretty good. Coming in, I felt really strong with warm-ups, and just throughout my vaults, I was clearing them. I wasn't missing anything, and yeah, so I felt pretty good. It's always nice to bring another one back. Yeah, it feels amazing.
All right, let's hit the track for the girls' Division III 200-meter dash. Cashin's Braylee Hyatt as busy as it gets on Saturday, but the senior going out in style. Hyatt busting it down the stretch. Last push, and the Cashin Eagles soars to a state championship. Braylee's family, they were right behind me, the loudest group in the stands, and the proudest as Hyatt wraps up her high school track career as a state champ.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's so many emotions. Like, it's my last race. I mean, it feels so good to be on the top of that podium. It's just amazing. I kept telling myself it's my last one. I have to do this. I just want to leave everything on the track. Like, no regrets, and I fought.
On the boys' side, defending champ Colin Kenzemius is trying to make it back-to-back in both the 100 and 200-meter dash. The blue-gold senior showing out on the grandest stage. In the 100, Kenzemius in a tight one down the stretch, but he gets it done in 10.72 seconds. That's a first-place finish, but he was not done. The king of the 200-meter race looking to keep his crown there as well, and Kenzemius wraps up his high school career on top of the throne. On his last day as a blue-gold track and field athlete, Kenzemius finishes in first place in both the 100 and 200-meter runs, back-to-back state titles in both races for the future UWL Eagle.
Oh, it's awesome. It felt awesome. I mean, having Lucas to run with my sophomore year, and then the next year getting to kind of him to have like pass the torch on to me, it was awesome. And then I couldn't ask for better coaches with Dylan and Ben and Coach Carly. I mean, nothing better I could ask for.
All right, moving to Division I action, the 100-meter dash. Toma looking for their first individual boys state champ since 1952. Elijah Brown delivers. The junior wins by 1/100th of a second.
I just felt so thankful because I worked really hard for it, and I'm just so glad to see it all paid off.
Brown and MVC rival Bennett Freed of Central facing off in the 200-meter dash. A great showing for our area as Freed finishes second, Brown finishes in third. To girls action in the 100-meter dash, Holman's Lydia Lazarescu facing a tough field, including defending champ Brooklyn Sandvig, the freshman, finishing in third place, an outstanding performance in her first appearance at state.
I was expecting, like, not as well. Yesterday was a little rough for me, so I wasn't really expecting it, no.
And in the girls 4x2, what a performance by the Onalaska 4x200 relay team. Earlier this week, the team unexpectedly losing a teammate. Hilltoppers felt the support of so many throughout the area, and they finished strong on Saturday.
I guess it's just been a team collective effort, you know, rallying behind each other and knowing like this is all we got. Like we got people to do this for, and I think that's exactly what we did today.
Stay right there. We'll have more sports after the break.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex for instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex targets congestion at the source, relieving nasal congestion and sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. Try Vicks Sinex.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
I got friends of mine that really need hearing aids, more than I do, and I suggest it to them, and you can really tell somebody that needs hearing aids that doesn't have them. I'm very happy with my hearing aids. They've changed my life. My wife is happy that I have them, and I wanted to do local, and it's really good here. You come by anytime you wanna. If you got any questions or to pick up batteries or to have your hearing aids cleaned, they're always available, so it's really handy.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's summertime at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop new pieces from Best Home Furnishings and Best Craft with fully customizable fabric choices. Save on sectionals and recliners from Ashley or Catnapper. Buy accessories and occasional pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Outfit your deck or patio with Ashley Outdoor Furniture or our gliding red cedar collection. Try out hybrid, gel, and all foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's talk some soccer. 2 MVC teams in action at home tonight. We'll start with the MVC champs. Let's go to Onalaska Hilltoppers hosting New Richmond. First half action. Sienna Gaspard finds Gabby On, who finds the twine here. Tigers take a 1-0 lead. To the second half we go. Anna keeper Summer Nikolai shutting the door here. Great diving save to keep it 1-0, but the Hilltoppers can't find the back of the net. Their season comes to an end. 1-0 the final. Let's head to Central. Field for Kids. Central in action hosting River Falls. Pick it up first half, no score. Wildcats get on the board, though. This ball's deflected right to one of the Wildcats. She finds the back of the net. River Falls jumps in front 1-0. Riverhawks had a few chances. Grace Wilkerson, nice try here. Can't get it to go, though. Central's Laura Lapp doing everything she could to keep her squad in this one, but the Riverhawks season comes to an end in the regional final as they fall short to River Falls 2-0. And on the diamond, a phenomenal year for the UWL baseball team, but the Eagles season comes to an end as lacrosse falls to Salisbury 7-2 in the D3 College World Series. UWL ends the season with 36 wins. That's second best in school history. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
It's Home's Memorial Day sale with a large selection of in-stock furniture on sale up to 30% off. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, and free shipping. The Memorial Day sale ends Monday at Home Furniture.
Love your home but hate your bathroom? Convert the ugly old tub to a safe, convenient walk-in shower or a new soaker tub if that's your style. Remove your old flooring, toilet, vanity, and replace it with one of the wonderful options found in our showroom. Designers to plan it, carpenters, electricians, and plumbers to complete it. The Board Store Home Improvements. Improving your home, improving your life. Bathrooms, kitchen, flooring, and more. Call or visit our showroom at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
When your back pain is your foot's fault. This is Dean's story.
I had back pain, and I honestly didn't know where to go.
Until a friend suggested the Good Feet store.
She had to explain to me the feet are connected to the back.
And get this.
As soon as I put on those Good Feet arch supports, the pressure lifted off my back. It's like finding that missing puzzle piece. Like, yes, this is it.
Stop by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Jerry here, and welcome to Stockman's in Osseo, where we're getting ready for spring. Our greenhouse is now open.
A large selection of beautiful flowers, vegetable plants, garden seeds, perennials, trees, shrubs, mulches, soils, and much more. Stockman features a large selection of grilling supplies, gas grills, and charcoal grills. Spring and summer apparel arriving daily. Grocery, produce, beer, wine, liquor, and so much more.
So come take the Stockman's tour in Osseo, where I'll be looking for you, even out here.
During Home Seasonal Concepts Memorial Day Patio Sale, get up to 30% off regular prices on the largest selection of outdoor furnishings, like this 4-piece wicker patio set for just $11.99, and get 6-year special financing at Home Seasonal Concepts Memorial Day Patio Sale.
Woo! What a day.
Yeah.
I want to get something off my chest, though. At the end of the 6, I said I was running out of here to go to the state track. I didn't go to state track because Cade called me immediately and said, "We don't need you." But I was still busy. I went to Central Soccer.
There you go.
It's been a long day.
Been a long day. Beautiful day, but a hot one.
Food. I don't drink. But I'll
Rest up. Rest up. All right. Thank you for watching.